Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's George, and recently I saw this. This is a flyer for the Chew Valley Nature Photography Festival 2025, where they want you to showcase the wonderful biodiversity of this beautiful area through your photographs. And I thought, you know what? I'm only in the Chew Valley for a couple more days, so I'm going to go out today on this beautiful spring day and try and get an award-winning photograph. Maybe not win, but I would like to enter and maybe get a participation medal or something. I've not really entered. I think I've only entered one photography competition before and I never heard back, so today I'm going to change that. So come with me, I'm going to get my camera and we're going to go get a fantastic photograph. Let's do it. There are multiple categories that you can enter in this photography competition. I think there's birds, plants, insects, humans, and landscapes. So I'll probably focus on insects, birds, landscapes. But really, I don't really think of myself as a very good photographer. I go out with my camera to try and just record the birds. I'm like a bird watcher first, photographer second. So really, when it comes to like the art of photography, I'm not brilliant at that. Normally when I see a bird, I'm just like, right, capture it. Because birds rarely stick around long enough for you to be like, oh, and I'll compose it here. And it would be nice if the bird was in front of this bit of foliage and the backdrop there. You don't really have time to do that as you're bird watching. So this will be a nice little challenge, I think, trying to get actually some nice photos. And it is something I want to improve at. I do want to get a bit more artsy with my photography, with my filmmaking. So this is a good challenge to do that today. Can I take any nice photos? Especially as I'm probably only going to have a couple of hours. Who knows? I'll probably make this whole video and the photos that I get will be no good. But let's give it a go. I haven't used this macro lens in months. There's quite a lot of insect life just in this like brambly bush here that I'm practicing on. I forgot just how tricky this lens is. The depth of field is so precise. Getting them in focus is so tricky, but it's nice to give it a go. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There seems to be quite a lot going on near this oak tree and in this nettle patch, so I'm just going to put my bag down and chill here for a little bit, see what snaps I can get. What I don't like about this is having to change lenses all the time. So I see an insect, but I take a photo of that, put the macro lens on, see a bird, switch lenses. All this chopping and changing, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. It's annoying. This is why most of the time I just go out with the big lens, focusing on the birds. It's a difficult life. This is schoolboy error, but my memory card is full. So I'm now having to walk back to the house, clear a bit of space, and then see if there's enough time to come back out again. That is classic. Never mind, we will continue. But here's a little reminder to everyone out there. Check your memory cards. Make sure you've got plenty of space on before you head out.
A few moments later.
And now I'm back out again. Try and squeeze in a few more photos. Fortunately, it's gone a bit cloudy, but never mind. Just had a nice little run-in with some long-tailed tits. There was a singing blackcap, a blackbird posing on a telephone wire as well. Are any of them award-winning? No, but it's good to be out exploring the British countryside with my camera. I do love it. So. this will help spark some creativity. Happy Friday. While I was just getting Thatcher splattered in my face, I heard over here a calling stock dove, which is pretty cool. I'll try my best to do an impression. It sounds a bit like a wobble board. They go, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna get a bit closer and see if they'll do it again. I think they're in this dead tree just here. Just as I was going to go up to that tree and get a world-class, competition-winning photograph of a stock dove, a farmer shouts at me from the other side of the field and stick to the footpath. But, you know, I could have made this farm famous. I've just found something cool. Look at this. This is like wood chip next to this tree. Isn't that interesting? Just on this footpath. And then I looked up. I'm pretty sure this will be a woodpecker hole. And I'll just wait for the cars to go. But listen to this. Can you hear that? So that's going to be, my bet is great spotted woodpecker chicks in that hole. So I'm just going to try and stand back for a little bit and just give it a few minutes and see if Mum or Dad comes back. So that would be a great shot. One of the parents has just flown nearby. I'd love to get a shot of it entering their nest. I think it was the dad flew into the nest and I managed to get one little shot of it poking its head out. I would have loved it if the chicks came to the hole. But I'm still happy with that shot, I think. There you go. Bit of patience paying off. And I'll leave them in peace now. I've never known a great spotted woodpecker, when there's so many trees around, pick a spot that's like 5 foot off the ground. Most unusual. I reckon like I've got about half an hour before I have to head back, so let's see what pictures I can get around by the lake. Well, not too much going on at the lake. Got a few more snaps, so I'm now heading back. I've got to be back for dinner. But I have to say, really enjoyed this walk. Normally, I'd just go out with my camera and just try and take photos of all the birds that I can see. So it was real nice actually to try and get more unique photographs. Actually think about framing a bit more and composition and stuff like that. So that's a bit new for me. And I might have got 1 or 2 photos that I'm actually pleased with, which doesn't always happen when you go out with your camera. So I'll be entering them in the competition. So if you're a judge of the competition and you're watching this, come on. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it and liked the photos. If you want to support my wildlife photography journey, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok @GeorgeCuckoo. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give this video a like, leave a nice little comment. It would mean a lot to me. All right, thanks so much, guys. I will see you later. Bye.